The cannabis industry in the United States is very much worried about how the federal government plans to react to states that have legalized marijuana for recreational use. Now, recently, White House spokesman Sean Spicer said the Trump administration would not use federal laws against medical marijuana users, in part because Congress has already banned it from doing so. But he made a distinction between medical and recreational use and said, quote, "I do believe you'll see greater enforcement of federal laws against recreational marijuana use." Of course you will, because conservatives are never genuine about states' rights. They are genuine about big business and ensuring that industries like private prisons make a lot of money, especially when they've donated money to Trump and to his campaign. And so we'll see what happens, but they do plan on cracking down on those states that have legalized recreational marijuana.
And they probably figure it's a win-win, just like Nixon did. And one of Nixon's top aides admitted in the 1990s, well, we did the war on drugs because we wanted to target our two political enemies, blacks and liberal hippies. So now back then, their conception of it was that hippies did marijuana and that blacks did heroin. Okay, and so they're like, okay, let's make those things illegal so we can put all of our political enemies in prison. The guy admitted it, okay, and so that's on the record. Now, probably the Trump people look at it and go, wait, let me get this right. Private prisons gave us a ton of money during the campaign. And now I get to give them more clients. They're super happy. They'll give me more donations / bribes. And then I can go around the country doing selective enforcement. So now if you're in Kentucky and you're hooked on opioids or heroin, but you vote for me, I'm not going to enforce things so much in Kentucky. But if you're in liberal California and you liberal hippies and blacks are voting against me, oh my God, recreational marijuana, it is a danger to the American people. I got to put you in prison. And by the way, after you go to prison, a lot of you are not allowed to vote anymore.
Exactly.
You're a
That's
felon.
the point. That's the exact point. And two, I thought that Trump wanted less regulation and more job creation. This is the exact opposite. It's so hypocritical. And the economists, they estimate that upwards of 250,000 jobs will be created by 2020 if we move forward with legalizing marijuana recreationally. And with regulation, I mean, why not regulate it? Why not tax it? Why have it be underground and in the black market? So it just doesn't make sense. And I think with Donald Trump, though, because during his campaign trail, he was very specific that he agreed with then President Obama at it being dealt with on a state level, and it would hurt his popularity. I mean, what popularity he has, because the majority of Americans are pro-pot.
Yeah.
So I'm interested, and we heard this from Sean Spicer, right? I'm interested to see how that would play out.
Yeah, okay, so let's actually get to public opinion regarding marijuana, because you would think, all right, well, Trump must care a little bit about popularity, but when it comes to policies like this, apparently not. So Quinnipiac University did a poll, and it shows that 71% of Americans would oppose efforts to enforce federal marijuana laws. The poll also found that 93% of voters support allowing the use of marijuana for medical purposes, and even the majority, 59%, support making it legal for all purposes, including recreational, obviously. Get out of our personal lives, right? How insane is it that marijuana is considered like a danger, like a Schedule I substance when people do use it medicinally? I mean, think about how you can die from over drinking, but you can't die from marijuana, yet marijuana is what can get you in jail, get you put in jail if you have possession of it.
So I'm older than you guys. So when I was a kid, Ronald Reagan was president, and that's how old I am. And back then, if you said marijuana, people were fully under the grip of propaganda, and they were like, no, oh my God, it's such a danger. If you'd done that poll back then, and they did polling back then, nobody wanted to legalize it. It was a tiny fraction of the country because it was so considered so dangerous. You know what happened in all those years? People smoked pot, and they were like, oh, it's totally fine. I didn't become a meth addict, and I actually kind of liked it.
And I feel pretty good right now.
And by the way, it really helped me with my headache, right?
I can sleep better.
Yeah, and so they understood the lie of that propaganda. So the fact that it's now 59%, that's a giant number. 59% saying, no, legalize it all, legalize it all. So we actually won the battle. It's already over. The only problem is they've got one term here where they get to lock up as many of us as they can. So I want to ask you, young libertarians out there who thought it was cute to vote for Trump, is it still cute? So when they come to lock you up for smoking pot, don't come crying. We told you that they are deeply right-wing authoritarian nut jobs and that they were going to do this. And you thought it was, fun and games. Yeah. It's not a big deal. When they give you, how many years are they going to give you? 5, 10? If you do it 2, 3 times, they can give you life. Mm-hmm. You can get life for smoking pot, and you thought it was a cute little thing to vote for Trump. Fix the media. Be the media. Come join us. tytnetwork.com/join.